I'm here today to talk to you about funding. New Rochelle Focus's funding is running out, and we need your help. In a few minutes, you're going to hear from a number of people from all different walks of life in the city of New Rochelle, all of which have been affected one way or another by New Rochelle Focus. It's a community coalition. We really deal with drug, alcohol, and violence prevention, and our vision is healthy kids, a healthy community, healthy families. We have workshops for students and parents. We hold Family University, a great one-evening event for middle school parents, high school parents, and students. We have trainings for alcohol vendors, and we also train law enforcement. We have live events, alcohol-free events for young people. We also engage in media to get our word out. And most importantly, we have a website that provides great information for parents and for students. We're doing really good in this community, and I would hate to see us not be able to continue that work. So I would ask you if you would, after you hear from these people, think about trying to help us fund New Rochelle Focus. Thank you.
You know, there's no question that the best way to provide a healthy future for our entire community is to give families, parents, young people. And so I think what New Rochelle Focus has done is placed a focus on prevention, placed a focus on what we can do now to ensure that we don't face bigger social challenges in the future. And that's been invaluable to our entire city.
New Rochelle Police Department has been in partnership with New Rochelle Focus Coalition for many years. My involvement has been for the past 4 years. And since my involvement, the coalition has been instrumental in helping this department to identify how youth are gaining access to drugs and alcohol. Through the partnership, merchants who were selling alcohol to underage persons were identified, and the community was made aware of this, as this is a community issue and people have to be held accountable. In addition to the punitive measures, we did go back and offer training to these same merchants so that this doesn't occur in the future. They were taught to be able to identify fake IDs and to simply ask for a second ID, which more than likely would deter a person from trying to purchase alcohol who is underage. Overall, the coalition's work in the community has been good, and it would be a tragedy if we lost funding for a program that's doing great things.
My name is Michael Grossberg, owner of the Grape Exchange and the Beer Necessities located in New Rochelle. We got involved with the New Rochelle Focus program a few years ago, and I was very impressed with their commitment to training, to reinforcement, and to helping the community. It has been an integral part of my business over those years, as we have learned how to check IDs, how to deal with the younger people, and how to protect the community.
I'm a teen in New Rochelle, and I have been in SAD since freshman year. It has helped me be drug and alcohol free. New Rochelle Focus also came directly to the kids for ideas, because you know there's all those commercials or ads, and they're like, oh, that's so corny. Well, since it came from the kids, it really helped us all relate, and I got to be a part of it, and it was great, and I got my friends in it, and it just made it that much more real. Like, oh, that's you? That's awesome. I want to be like that too, and just kind of gets the kids around here to like be okay with being drug and alcohol free, because there's a support group. To not have focus would just kind of make it that much harder, and I don't want to see that for the incoming kids.
Well, we've been blessed at New Rochelle to be involved with New Rochelle Focus for a number of years. The Focus has assisted us and supported and supplemented the programs that we have at New Rochelle High School in training with staff and assisting parents and students in addressing their needs in many different aspects. As the challenges of our students and family have become greater over recent years, I truly believe that without the support of New Rochelle Focus, many of those families would not have been able to succeed in the way they have. The challenges continue for us, And the continued support and involvement of New Rochelle Focus is a very integral, very important part of what we continue to do to serve our families and assist our students in succeeding. Our goal is student success. The goal of New Rochelle Focus is not only student success, but the success of families and parents. Without the ongoing support that they need to continue to do what they do, they won't be able to supply those kinds of services to the city of New Rochelle, and most especially in our case, to the large community, over 3,000 students and families of New Rochelle High School. I can't say enough about what Focus has done to educate our staff, to work with our students, to provide programs through various clubs and activities here at the school, and so thankful for what they continue to do and hope they can continue to do that for the near and distant future.
I've spent many years in the public school system in New Rochelle, from PTA president at Ward and at Albert Leonard and at New Rochelle High School. And one of my most significant events was the birth of Family University, which came to New Rochelle 4 years ago. It consists of workshops for students, workshops for parents, that deal with issues of relevance that are current, that are difficult to talk about. When it started 4 years ago, we had approximately 300 people come. And the funding our fourth year, we had over 500 running out. And with that would be the end of Family University. And I can't emphasize enough how parents have expressed to me of crossing all.
No, but I shouldn't say I know the funding's running out.
No. You can just.
Sensational an evening it was, and how they all learned from the highly esteemed professionals that we bring in to this building.
My name is Angelica, and I am a parent here in New Rochelle, and I'm also a service provider in the school district. I work at the middle school level, and parents often come to me asking for support, for strategies, for tips in raising their teenager. And New Rochelle Focus has certainly stepped up. Last year I had the opportunity to host a parent group here in Spanish. And it was a 10 to 12 week session course. And the parents really enjoyed the information, and they certainly felt like they gained skills. But most importantly, the parents, I felt, came away with a sense of community, of knowing that other parents also have these struggles. And I really appreciate what they did for the parents.
So, like we were talking, when I came to that initial orientation at the high school, my daughter was entering high school, you had a call for parents to be involved, and that your organization does substance abuse and focuses on that, and pressures, social issues for high school teens, and it just seemed like a very natural thing for me to want to get involved. I liked some of the things that you were doing that I had seen, and I thought I brought some tools to the table as well, given the fact that I have an advertising background, and we do spend a lot of time trying to reach people in the teen and young adult market. I'm a recovered alcoholic drug addict for 25 years. I don't know for sure if my kids will gain any of my genes in that respect or not, but they need to be aware. That's why I decided to join.
So, over the years, it's going on 32 years that I've been working in alcohol and drug abuse prevention and early intervention. And when I started out, I was thinking to myself, I wish we did this and I wish we did that. And over the years, when I supervised or I'd go around and train, I would think of what I would call the perfect program. And New Rochelle Focus is pretty much near a perfect program at this point, with all the components of people meeting, all angles of the society in New Rochelle coming together, learning from one another. And it's a perfect program. It's a perfect approach. So I hope it continues.